And thank you, Modest Mouse, for leading us in there. I love that song. It's one of my favourite songs, actually. So, good way to kick it off, I reckon. Yeah, thanks so much for being here, guys. I was actually going to stream a bit later in the week, and I don't know. I just got the bug last night. You guys are very addictive, I must say. I kind of like, okay, maybe I'll do 1 or 2 streams a week, and then I was sitting around last night, I'm like, you know what, I just want to hang out with everyone again, so here we are, and thank you for being here as always. G'day Amy A. Ramirez, Carrot Gaming, Winnie's Boyfriend SlashHusband, and just while we are on Winnie's Boyfriend SlashHusband, that reminds me to change over to the stream art for tonight, which was kindly done and donated by Winnie's Boyfriend SlashHusband. So everybody loves Lorne. Sorry, that is definitely not right. Everybody loathes Lorne. So we've got, all of our favourites there. Lorne, of course, Chris Hansen. There's unintelligible Roy in the background, who is still the best Armstrong going, pretty much as a, raging alcoholic. He's still by far the best Armstrong. And we've got one of the many faces of Kayla there, and then of course the star of our little weird community, Lorne himself. So yeah, I really love that one. Nice take on Everybody Loves Raymond. So today I wanted to start the Psycho saga. It's over 3 parts, it's one long call, but broken into 3 parts. So I wanted to do part 1 today, which is Lorne Loves Then Loathes. And so context and background here is Lorne. So this is after Lorne has left Winnie for Debbie. So essentially, when Debbie was in the hospital, recovering from being throat fucked by a swordfish, Lorne believed in her heavily induced medicated state that he got a green light from her that she would be interested in dating him. So without a second thought, as Lorne always does, he dumps Winnie. Asks Winnie for permission to go after Debbie. And I think at this time, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure when he actually asks Winnie if he can go for Debbie, she's actually in the hospital after having a stroke, looking like she will most likely die. Of course, that was all put on, but that's a whole nother story. So essentially, she's in the hospital, and he thinks that's a great time to let her know that he's going to go for Debbie. But he asked her in a way that, if she said no, he's still going to fucking do it. Like, Lorne does whatever the fuck he wants. That's pretty much the whole. That's him. He does what he wants. That's why he's the fuck up that he is. So anyway, to cut all the rambling, he's gone after Debbie. Debbie's now made it clear she wants nothing to do with him, and that all plays out in this call. So the call starts out with him talking to Dan, basically, and what happens here is Debbie doesn't want to be with him. He realises he's fucked up with Winnie, so everyone is going to pay for Lorne's mistake. So pretty much what always happens with Lorne. But it's a good little saga. I do find part 2 of this a little bit infuriating. But part 3 is good and part 1 is good. And you got to go through some pain to get the good stuff with Lorne. So yeah, sorry. And so I'll continue saying hello to everyone now that I got massively sidetracked there. And thanks again to Winnie's Boyfriend SlashHusband. Carrot Gaming, hey boo. Juniper, g'day guys. Great to have you here. Bonus Stallone, good to see you again. Stephen Curtis. Ma'am, yes ma'am. Great to see you as always. Red Brain, I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome friend. Mandy, yes. Leah Greer's evil twin Eel Reg. Good to see you, and yeah, it was great stream the other week. Thanks very much for jumping on there, mate. Riley O'Brien, Evil Little McNuggets, good to see you. Pee Wee is great. Glad you could join the stream. And that your cock is ready for the white stuff. Mr. C, Kilroy. Who else we got? Amir Sholot. Have I missed anyone? Crago, g'day mate. Dark Rick Simo and Matt Ryan. I think that's everyone for now. So look, let's jump into the call, guys, and we'll go from there. Eh?
Oh, rugged.
I got your message earlier, but I was out with my mom going to dinner. Sorry about that.
I know. Emma told me already. I understand. You don't need to explain.
All right. Hey, listen, what's going on between you and Debbie?
She's got me all fucking fucked up, the fucking cunt.
Jesus. Well, he's right. He's straight in, eh? She's got me all fucked up, the fucking cunt. I mean, he doesn't hold back.
I just got off the phone with her like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
She called
What'd she say?
I don't know.
What'd she say?
She called me. Listen, this is so fucking weird. She never calls me at all, ever. All of a sudden, I see that 666 number come up, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I know. She got a different number, 740 or something like that. I never wrote it down. I should have fucking wrote it down.
Probably. Yep, that would be a good idea.
So,
because right after I told her I never fucking wrote it down, she fucking put a voicemail on it. She didn't realize that her actual number was on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And yeah, just listen to how drunk he is. Like, he is so drunk. Like, this is just a regular day for Lorne. Like, I mean, to be completely honest, I have probably been this drunk in my life, especially in college. I would have definitely had nights where I was this drunk, but this is, and that would be, you know, a really, really big night, and I'd be out of it for a while. But this is just, you know, this is just standard. This is just standard for Lorne. Yeah, and g'day Egbert. I saw you sneak in there. Red Brain, Baps will probably always be my favourite, but C3W is definitely one of the best. He's a natural. Oh, thanks, man. And look, Bapsby is the, yeah, if not the best, one of the best. She'll always be my favourite over myself. So, good call, mate. But, oh, look, thank you. I really appreciate it. Look, I really love doing this, more than I probably thought I would. And it's all because of you guys. Because you guys, you have such good takes on everything, and you're just awesome to hang out with. Definitely is a highlight of the week.
Fucking, that shit pisses me right the fuck off. But anyway, what did she say to you?
She's just said, hi, Dan. I'm like, hi. And I was surprised she called me, and she was kind of rude with me because, you know, we don't really get along that well. And she says...
Why was she rude with you?
She wasn't rude. She sounded rude because just the tone of her voice. And then she said, "What's up with your boy?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, "What's up with your boy Lorne?" And I go, "Why? What's going on?" And she's like, "This dude's tripping." And I was like, "I don't know what's going on. You have to tell me." And she's like, "Well,
Emma knows. I can't believe you don't know. Emma knows. When I flip out, it's all because of who is fucking with me and who's not."
I didn't.
Yeah, definitely no responsibility on you, Lorne. It's all because of everyone else. You know, someone hasn't done exactly what you want them to do. So don't take any responsibility there, mate.
No, you flipped. When did you flip out? The last I spoke to you,
right now, tonight. And I flipped out today and tonight. I've been flipping out. That's why I'm so fucked up right now. I'm just, oh my God, Dan, this is not the life that I fucking dreamed of.
Now that is, in all of the calls I've ever heard with Lorne, that is one of probably the most sincere things he's ever said. And I 100% agree. Of course this isn't the life you dreamed of. This isn't the life that anyone dreams of. You know, being arrested and shown on national TV for the pedophile that you are, and then the rest of your life, the only contact you have with anyone outside of your immediate family and the very small amount of immediate family that will talk to you is to be constantly catfished and put up on the internet for our entertainment. I guarantee this is not the life you dreamed of, but it's all your fault.
I fucking love people.
I'm shocked by all this because the last I talked to you, you guys were getting along very well, might I say.
Yeah, we were. I don't appreciate it. Have fucking head games.
And Pee-wee is great. You're exactly right. He's pissed. He thought that Debbie wanted him because when she was heavily medicated, not aware of her surroundings or anything, he believed that she was flirting with him. It's been made out to him, told to him many times by Debbie and others that it's really fucking creepy that you would take what someone would say while high on painkillers and hold it against them. But this is what he does.
Who's playing head games?
Oh, Debbie.
No, Debbie.
Debbie is, and I don't fucking appreciate it. I fucking hate it. Winnie never fucking did that shit to me.
Oh, bullshit! Everything about Winnie is head games and stuff. And g'day Shins Koala, Dan Jones, T Davis. A few of you guys have snuck in there. Great to see you as always.
Winnie never fucking did that shit to me.
I actually talked to Winnie yesterday.
I still love her, damn.
She sounds really fucking good.
Yeah, so he still loves her. So now that Debbie's made it clear that she's not interested, he still loves her. You know, but if Debbie was keen on him, he couldn't give 2/5 of a fuck about Winnie.
Cleaned up. She told me she's going to be going to college.
Yeah, I know, but she was drunk the other day too.
Not when she called me. Are you talking yesterday?
Hey, I think Emma. Well, no, Emma doesn't know my new fucking thing to my voicemail. Where's Emma?
Emma's in bed.
He can't even keep his line of thought clear. He's where's Emma? Like he's so fucking drunk.
Had a little too much to drink at dinner tonight.
Well, she needs to get out of bed.
Oh, of course. You know, Lorne wants to speak to Emma, so she's got to get out of bed. You know, she's so drunk that she's gone to bed early because she, you know, obviously can't control herself and probably isn't feeling well. But get out of bed, Emma, because Lorne needs you. And Horny Lorne's Porn Stash, nice name, mate. And welcome, Kobe1 Kenobi. Great, man. So many good names.
I want you and Emma. I want both of you.
All
really
right.
Fucking want both of you.
All right.
And Shins Koala, he wants Dan, and the same thing he wants Emma always is to fix everything for him. So he wants, you know, these guys to get on the phone to Debbie and tell them, you know, what a bitch she's been and how dare you treat little Lornie like this and, you know, trot your ass down to Maine and make everything all right.
Hold on, Lorne. I'm going to put the phone down and I'm going to see if she wants to get up. Hold on.
All right.
And I think Ilrig asked earlier how something about if he would fall for Dan being a woman using a voice changer, and of course he would. Like, I mean, he thinks voice changers are that accurate and that well used that everyone just changes their voice all the time just to fuck with him. And like, just while we're waiting here, just listen to the TV blaring in the background. Like, that is just all the time at his place, just to keep out the loneliness.
10, Dan,
Emma.
why are you giving me the phone?
Emma.
You wanna see it between my tits? Look.
Emma. Emma, Lorne's on the phone.
What is it?
Emma, you don't want to talk to me?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You're my best friend.
Yeah. Well, I think fucking think so. It's all we've fucking been through.
All we've been through, it's all of your shit. It's all of your issues that they've been through. Everyone goes through all this shit. I mean, yes, they're voluntarily doing this to get content for us all, which I'm very thankful for, obviously. But it's your issues that everyone's been through.
You say, I love you. I always think you're hot, and Dan has to live with it. Dan, you gotta live with it. You gotta.
Hey, we need one more person to make this call complete.
What?
We need Winnie.
All
right.
We need Winnie. Let's get another person, on here. I bet you Emma can probably get her on the phone pretty quick, though. Let's get more people in here because Lorne wants that. This is the same Winnie that he's now left. So, I mean, how great would that be? How great would that be that, while you're in the hospital, your boyfriend/fiance tells you that he's leaving you for your fucking sister, but periodically when he feels like it, he'll get you back on the phone, and to now bitch about his failing relationship with your sister. How selfish is this guy? It amazes me. It goes to a new level all the time.
I am sorry, Lorne. I am drunk. I am sorry.
You think you're fucking drunk?
I know it, because Dan wouldn't let me drive. Hello?
You sent me a fucking message, and it was all in fucking English, and you spelled everything right.
Yeah, you think you're drunk. Let's have a competition for who's the drunkest. But the problem is, Lorne, you're not meant to be drinking because you're on probation. Emma doesn't have anyone telling her you're not allowed to drink, so you shouldn't be so fucking happy of how drunk you are right now, you dickhead.
I did. It's called voice.
What do you drink? In these last 2 hours, what did you drink?
I had. Wait, who are you talking to? Me. I had 5 shots of tequila.
Feeling good, huh?
I feel great. I feel like I already came, but I didn't have any sex yet. Ew, gross! Nobody wants to hear about your Mexi pussy. Okay, sorry.
Emma is very, very talented the way she does this. I mean, I can't do any accent or change my voice at all without sounding like a fucking idiot, as was witnessed at the end of one stream. Thanks very much, a certain someone in the chat. But she just swaps straight between it, It's just, and I mean, I know it's not a huge difference in the voice, but to do it mid-conversation, I've got a lot of respect for that.
Oh my God.
Hi, Lorne.
I keep talking because I just sound like Emma too.
What? No, Dan called me, not Emma. What is she talking
about? All right, now I know it's Winnie. All right.
Oh, now I know it's Winnie. It happens here, and it happens a few other times throughout this call. I really feel like he has his highest level of clarity when he's rotten drunk like this. Like, you have, whenever he's either not very drunk or sober, they'll be going through and, you'll have Dan as the TSA agent and he doesn't realise he's heard that very distinctive voice later on. He has all this different stuff. You have voices changing between, Casey, and Casey comes back as Debbie, and besides saying, oh, I've heard you before, and she's basically like, no, you haven't, and he accepts that. He doesn't catch on whatsoever, but when he's blind drunk like this, he makes a few references to, hang on, you're Emma, you're Winnie, or you sound like Winnie. Like, he's so close to figuring it out, but then he's also so drunk that he just loses that train of thought.
Hey,
I thought you asked me to call, wait a minute. I thought you asked me to call Winnie, Lorne.
I did, but the way fucking Emma was talking, the way that Emma was talking, and then fucking all of a sudden Winnie fucking shoved in there, and it was like I had them two female voices, and they sound the same, so I was like confused for a minute.
You're so
It's
close.
because Winnie's constantly drunk, and I just sound drunk. No, I'm not. I've been sober for a month, you cunt.
Winnie, don't fucking lie. You just called me the fucking day before yesterday, fucking drunk.
Oh, yeah. Shut up. Stop snitching on me, you cute little dick face. No.
Winnie, what's your phone number?
And he would be loving this call. Like, it starts out with Dan listening to him speak his bullshit and, they're boys. And then, Emma's come on saying she loves him and Dan's going to have to deal with it. And, now Winnie's called him little cute face. He would be as semi-erect as he gets right now.
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it because you want me to call you. Fine. Whatever.
Because you don't love me and I don't want to get in between your relationship with my sister.
Oh, what fucking relationship?
You told me you wanted
whatever.
to try something else.
Yeah, don't fill me full of fucking bullshit, because I'm going to tell you this right now. Okay. When you were fucking down in Nashville, and you were fucking...
I just got to pause for a second. Just like... It amazes me. None of this seems odd to him. And it probably just shows how fucked up his life has been, probably how fucked up his family is, that this all seems normal. But I always try to put myself in situations or like just think about being in the situation Lorne is and how I would react. And I cannot imagine that if I was with someone for the amount of time or to the level that we were considered engaged, and yes, putting all aside that Lorne gets to these stages a lot faster than anyone else, but, we were engaged, and I told my fiancée that, hey, I'm leaving you for your sister, and then even after that, we would talk again at all, and if we did talk again at all, she would be calling me cute face and saying, hey, Lorne, sorry, I just want to make sure I don't get in the way of your relationship with my sister. That would never fucking happen. Like, that is the most offensive thing you can do to someone. That would never happen. But he accepts it. Oh, yeah, that would be good because I'm just such a great guy that even people I leave in terrible circumstances just want what's best for me. He truly believes that. And it's fucking crazy.
Yell your fucking ass off when you're going to come up here. You were mad at your friend, that was Dan. Oh, you don't want me to continue because you don't want anybody to hear this.
No,
you was mad at your Nashville. Whatever the fucking state you were in, shut up.
Wow. And like this, and I know him being abusive is nothing new, but this is someone they've rung up to get on the phone because he demanded it. She's opened by, being very nice to him, considering the circumstance, saying that she just wants to be respectful of his relationship with her sister. And for that, he screams at her, tells her to shut the fuck up. Like, it is mind-blowing. He thinks he can do whatever he wants.
You was mad at your best friend, Dan, and you were gonna and you were leaving. Then you said you were headed up to Maine. Well, guess what? In that fucking conversation, I told you 4 times, come up here and you and me will get married.
Shins Koala, Lorne needs to build a walk-in trophy room, following on from his Lorne wins more than Brady. That's gold. And could you imagine all of the fucking, the trophy room talk we would get if he did that? I think the level of sheetrock talk is already at a maximum, so that would be something else. Because his trophy room would be built out of the shittest material that he could find at the dump.
I know.
You headed to fucking California, so you didn't want to fucking marry me.
Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything. I'm just doing my homework. What did I do now?
That's a good fake cry.
Why were you mad at me?
Now guess what? Debbie all of a sudden went from fucking doing this fucking sexual shit with me, send me a fucking postcard, to fucking being friends and not wanting to come up yet, but she can go to fucking Vegas for 2 days.
And this is Wenie and Dan and Emma's fault, is it? The fact that she's done this. And the other thing, go to Vegas for a few days with my friends, or go to Maine to live in a fucking cesspool of a trailer with a registered sex offender. Jeez, the choices, you know, Debbie must have really had to weigh that up. Maybe a pros and cons list on that one, because it's so close. It's so close to what you would want to do there.
Support a fucking friend, but she can't fly up to fucking Maine for 2 days to meet me, when you never wanted to meet me either.
G'day, Dubsy. Yeah, and so Debbie didn't want to come here to meet me. You didn't want to come here to meet me. I'm surprised you didn't throw Ramona into there that did want to come here to meet him. Like, couldn't possibly be anything to do with him, could it? You know, it's something that's wrong with everyone else. I mean, who wouldn't want to go and meet Lorne? He's just such a great guy.
But every fucking excuse not to fucking meet me, so you're full of shit.
I gotta go.
You're full of shit, Winnie. You're full of shit. For 1 year, you took 1 year of my life away for your pathetic game with Xavier.
I loved you,
Go
asshole.
fuck yourself.
1 whole year. You took 1 whole year away from him. And he was going to do so much useful with that year too, wasn't he? Like, he's done so many useful things in his whole life. Like, he always puts these, like, rudimentary values on things.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
While you're at it, why don't you fuck Xavier too? Because you seem to love him enough to fuck my life up for a year.
What's going on?
What did I do?
Oh, sorry.
I thought you guys worked all this out.
I did it wrong.
Oh, we did. This is all worked out until I finally figured out what the fuck was going on.
Talking about? Oh, I know.
That's why this bitch down in fucking. That's why this bitch in fucking Florida has your fucking phone. It keeps calling me.
What bitch in Florida?
This bitch in Florida has Winnie.
What I do?
It keeps calling me. So that she can fucking. Xavier can have some contact knowing what's about me.
Well, if you think I'm in
Good
bed with
fucking
him,
job, Winnie. Good fucking job, Winnie.
Yeah, sorry, just what I was going on about before. I just had to attend to something. Like, he puts these rudimentary values on time. Like, you took a year from me, or, you know, if I was doing sewage work, it would cost this much, so, you know, I don't know, Uncle Clay, anything. Like, you don't get to decide that. She might have taken a year from you, which is it's a very fucked up way to look at a relationship. But what would you have done in that time? And what did it stop you doing? Like, it hasn't taken a year from you. You chose to put into that relationship. If you were sitting on the phone for all that time, well, that was your choice. You know, that didn't stop you from doing any of the productive things you could have, which you wouldn't have done anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the hell is going on?
4 fucking times, Winnie. I told you, come up here and you and I get married. You blanked everything I said out. And you wound up in California. Good fucking job. You did your work for Xavier.
He screamed at her, broke up with her, and then followed up with, all right, come down here, we'll get married. Like, no one with an ounce of self-respect is going to go and get married to him after that. But he seems to think that that's a legitimate marriage proposal.
You did your work for fucking Xavier. I'm so proud of you.
You broke up with me.
You broke up with me, yo. Bullshit. At the same fucking time that I broke up with you, I told you, get up here. I said, okay, fine. Get up here, and you and I will get married.
But
4 different fucking times.
Yeah, and Shin, this is off topic to this call, but Shin's Koala has made a great point, and it's actually a point I wanted to discuss. Xavier didn't send you the CP, the child porn. Where did you get it, Lorne? And that is a very good question, because 100% he didn't send that, and perverted justice aren't going to do that. And my question had always been, where did he get it? And to me, it highlights that he is a much more dangerous and he's a much more dangerous predator than probably we're even getting credit for, because with all the antics and all the bullshit and how funny some of his stuff is, it does get overlooked because, you know, people aren't going to randomly send people, you know, child pornography, CSAM, whatever you want to call it. That doesn't happen because obviously sending that to someone is very dangerous for you to do, because if you send it to someone who happens to be, you know, an undercover cop or, you know, any kind of decent person, they can track where that comes from, especially if you're just getting it sent on Yahoo, which is what he claims. He claims that during the time he was talking to Kayla, someone sent child porn to him through Yahoo, which is why he knows it was Xavier that did it, which is just ridiculous. But so for him to have that in possession, he has been trading that with someone. It's not, you know, no one is just going to go, oh, hey, there's Lorne_A_Armstrong 20014. He seems like a good guy that would love some child porn. Here you go, mate. So he has been trading that, or at the very least, been trying to facilitate getting that, and probably has much more of it in his possession. And to me, and obviously I'm making some assumptions there, but I don't think they're far out assumptions. It just goes to show that he isn't this kind of, you know, he got a bit carried away and that kind of stuff. He is a pedophile, and a very, very dangerous pedophile, and it's very fortunate that he is on lifetime probation.
And you're in California.
You just broke up with me. Why would I think you were serious about a proposal?
You're in fucking... A year, Winnie!
Oh my god.
1 fucking year of my fucking life!
But I tried.
You didn't fucking try. What you tried is fucking to please Xavier.
I swear to Hitler, I love you.
That's why you didn't fucking like Emma.
And it doesn't matter how many times I listen to these calls, and it's obviously been a lot. I never get used to some of the ways that he yells. I mean, he yells all the time, and there's different levels, and there's sometimes it's funny in that. But where he gets like just there, where that kind of screaming, that is hard to listen to. And even though these people are catfishing him, it must be hard at times for them to listen to. Like, I've often haven't asked, but thought to ask Tiffany, and you know, the next time I talk to her, next time she can be on a stream, I would love to remember to ask her that, because there must be some times, even though they know they're fucking with him, that the way, and especially some of the times that he yelled at Debbie, there must be times that takes you back a bit, even though they're the ones in control. It is hard to hear.
Hi.
That's why you don't like Emma. That's why you don't fucking like him. It's because of Xavier.
I'm sorry. You're not on the truth.
You're not sorry, Winnie. If you're sorry, you never would have fucking done it.
Listen.
Right. So completely going against everything he's told. He's apparently sorry for everything he did, and he's, you know, said that he couldn't control stuff and all this kind of stuff, and he never meant to do it, but that doesn't work for anyone else. So no one else can do anything and then later feel bad about it and be absolved because of that, but he expects that. G'day, Brian Kane. What up? Well, this stream currently, hopefully it stays that way. I have gotten a few copyright notices through the music I play, so hopefully YouTube doesn't take it down.
Xavier hates Emma too. So
well, yeah! No shit! You're doing this shit for fucking Xavier! I never made shit to you!
Yeah, I love you.
Xavier made more to you than I did! You never fucking loved me. Debbie never had any feelings for me.
Yeah.
Exactly, Lorne. And she's told you that time and time again. Yep, you're bang on.
No! Don't fucking lie!
If you're right, then
Don't fucking lie, Winnie!
I'm not.
You're lying, Winnie. You're lying.
And Camp Vogel makes a good point following on that discussion about the CP from before. If they were ever going to send him that, it would have been presented as a fourth different version of Kayla to really get him into a frenzy since he asked her for those kinds of pictures. Like, firstly, Perverted Justice, NBC, any of those people, they're not going to send child pornography for two reasons. A, it would be illegal for them to possess it. They're not a law enforcement agency, and I'm aware that, especially in really big cases where they're trying to get the big pedophile rings, they will use CSAM in that to try and get infiltrate these rings. But Perverted Justice isn't in that. So for them to possess that and then pass it on, they would in fact be committing an illegal act, which would be found out very easily. And secondly, doing that would completely blow their case. If you're sending that to someone, there's no lawyer. Even Lorne could have got that thrown out if that was the case. So that is bullshit in itself. And on top of that, what would be their motive? They didn't need to send him anything to try to catch him. He was already over a barrel. He was the one mentioning taking the pictures. He was the one exposing himself. They didn't have to do anything, so they wouldn't do anything. So yeah, it just adds to the fact. I mean, it's even without delving too deep, it's bullshit. But that's a good point. It just shows how bullshit it is. Shin's Koala, I think it was someone he met in the chat room that was doing the same things he was doing, creeping on little girls. He doesn't have friends. It was a new acquaintance, I think, unless it was Tony. Yeah, look, I agree, Shins. I don't think it would have been Tony. I mean, I don't know enough about Tony and all that kind of stuff. He is definitely a pretty creepy and sus guy, I believe, based on things we know. But obviously, we don't know enough to say that. But it's more likely someone he's been talking to a chat room. But I am a lot of assumptions there. But one thing I am 100% sure of, it was not just sent to him and he was like, "Oh my god, I didn't want that." He asked for that. Like, people just don't go around the internet sending people child porn. It's just bullshit.
You're lying, and it's pathetic. You are fucking pathetic. You know what's fucking sad is that I love you. Only I love the Winnie that I knew.
The coked out one or the
I don't love this
one?
disgusting bitch that fucking works. I don't love this disgusting bitch that works for Xavier.
Sure sounds like he loves her, doesn't it?
I don't even talk to him.
Well, you certainly haven't proved that, have you? Guess what? You still fucking hate Emma! You have zero reason to fucking hate Emma!
Listen, I just need you to acknowledge that, Lorne, that if we're going to move on, you need to know there hasn't been any new recordings.
If we're going to move on, oh, fuck you. You didn't show your goddamn face! I got your face from Emma!
Jesus Christ. And Craig, feel better, mate. Thanks for being here and sleep well. Yeah, COVID. I've fortunately never had it, and I hope it keeps that way, but it sounds like it's a real bitch. So rest up, buddy.
The fuck is it with you and your sister?
I love you!
Scared ass bitches!
I don't want to get doxxed. You always talk about selling people.
Oh, bullshit! Throw bullshit up somebody else's ass. You've had plenty of kids come out here and meet me in a fucking year, and all you've done is fucking throw bullshit up everybody's fucking ass.
I love you profoundly.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I've been saving your fucking voicemails on my fucking phone
Okay.
for 3 months. For the last 3 months. I'm
Good for
deleting
you,
them.
Snoop.
I'm going to fucking delete them because you don't fucking love me. All you want to do is fucking play games. Just
I
like your
love you.
fucking sister. Your sister's playing fucking games. You can fuck yourself. She can fuck herself. You both have something to do with fucking Xavier. This is
Yeah,
shit I
right.
figured out on my own. Thank you, because
Yeah,
you just
right.
confirmed it.
Whatever. You and I know that you don't
Yeah.
start thinking up stupid lies until
For
people
a
put
whole
it in your head.
fucking year, I thought you actually fucking loved me.
I'm hanging up.
When you actually loved Xavier.
I thought you loved me.
Good
How did
good
I
fucking
confirm
good
anything
job.
Except for
Yeah,
I
good
love
job,
you.
Winnie. Good job, Winnie. For a
Like
whole year,
somebody would
And I've never watched any Chris Chan stuff, but I don't even really understand what it is. It's like one lolcal I haven't really gotten into, because really before Lorne I wasn't really into any of this kind of stuff. I was really just more into true crime in general. But I'm going to have to watch some Chris Chan stuff. If for nothing else, I can understand what people talk about all the time when they talk about his mother and stuff.
I thought you loved me and you actually loved Xavier.
all their time on the phone with you because they're working for
So
somebody else.
you
That's
fucked me
stupid.
over, you fucked Dan over, and you fucked them over.
How?
Good job.
I'm just
Good job.
living
Xavier
my
meant
life.
more to you. Xavier meant more to you than me, Dan, and Emma.
Well, you haven't seen anything online
After
within
I
the last
told you,
year, so
after
take
I
it
told
back.
you 4
Take it back.
times,
Take it back.
4 fucking times, I told you come up here and we'll get married. You went to California. Huh? Gee, I went over the bullshit fucking lies.
Take it back about Xavier.
Back about Xavier. Fuck you, I'm taking back about Xavier. You ain't proved nothing to me. You ain't proved nothing to me. You know Chris Hansen got arrested a second time?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're fucking lying your ass off.
Why would I know about that, you stupid lump of shit blog?
Well, because your fucking nose is stuck up Xavier's ass.
Yeah.
I don't believe you because of the fucking bullshit your sister has done.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Prove
that's when I started thinking about shit more. That's when I started thinking about shit more and I started putting it together a little more. Is it a little
Prove
fucked
that
up that you so happen to drop your fucking phone off
Prove
in a place
that
where some girl would fucking call me out of
Prove
fucking
it.
bull that I didn't fucking know?
And just on this conversation we're having about the CP in the chat, Shin's Koala's made a few more good points which I just want to touch on, especially with Shin's background. He obviously knows what he's talking about here, saying that he thinks that they found deleted CP on his computer, which is why they went down the attempted production of child pornography charge, which he bitches and whinges about. And I agree that that's the case, because I did always find it was odd, because as Shin says, there are other predators that talked in the chat about wanting to take pictures of the decoy they were talking to, and also other predators that showed up with a camera but didn't get those charges even threatened against them. So probably the fact that they found deleted CPs, which is why they needed to go down that route, because it's obviously that's a whole another level showing that this is what this guy wanted to do. So I think that's really good point, and I appreciate it. Given Shin's background, he would know exactly what he's talking about. Certainly much more than me.
Prove it.
But your sister fucking winds up all happy and shit and all this shit when you're in the hospital. And she fucking has done all this shit before. You know, with fucking Victor fucking sucking on her tit and shit. From what Matilda said.
What?
Then she winds up fucking me finding out that she wants me. And I wasn't even fucking, weren't even attracted to her at the time. It's the way that you acted is what made me attracted to her. But then when I was
Matilda?
attracted to her, she fucking led me on with certain
Wait
shit.
a minute.
And then all this fucking other bullshit.
Wait a minute.
So, not only has he left Winnie to go out with her sister, and then throwing that all in her face over and over, he's now telling her that the only reason I was attracted to your sister was because of the way you reacted. Like, how much more of an asshole does he want to be? I mean, if this was a real woman, could you imagine not only having someone leave you for your sister, but then to say, it's all your fault, everything that you did led me to not be attracted to you and instead attracted to her. Like, I know he's an asshole, but this is a whole new low for him. What a piece of shit.
Were you having phone sex with Matilda?
Are you fucking kidding me? You're
What are you
disgusting.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey, let me do this. Why don't you call your sister and have a conversation with her about me, and I'll put my phone on mute.
Oh, here we go. I'll put my phone on mute while you do all the work for me, which really, we come to the crux of what this whole call is about, abusing everyone on this call, because he wants them to fix his fucked up life. So you call them, and I'll sit on mute, which he never does, because as soon as he hears something he doesn't like, he comes running off mute like a fucking bull out of a gate. But that's what he wants, you know. Do my dirty work for me. Make your sister, you know, love me.
And you
Why?
don't hang up the fucking phone.
Okay, but why? Tell me why first.
Why not?
Why
Because
not?
I don't want
Why not?
it,
You
so
two certainly have a lot to talk about with me.
No, it's midnight
And
over there.
Dan, you be in on the conversation too.
I'm here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. That's all.
Everyone,
Nice trying to
Dan,
get
you
his
be in
girlfriend
on
on
the
the phone.
conversation too. Why, Winnie? What are you trying to hide, Winnie?
Dan, what have you seen online new about Lorne?
Nothing.
See?
I don't care about online.
Lorne,
yes,
A person does not have to be fucked with to be online. Do this. Call Debbie. Ask Debbie what her real feelings are about me. I'm going to put my phone on mute.
Debbie's not
After
going
what
to
a-
answer my call. She never answers my call. She never will.
She will Winnie's. Come on, Winnie. Oh, I hear some fucking texting going on there.
see, this just furthers my belief around how much clarity he has when he's this drunk. It's really bizarre. Like, it's most people are more clear when they're sober, but I mean, we've heard so many calls where Emma's smashing that keyboard like she has it typing stuff. I mean, the TSA call is a perfect example. They're apparently all running through an airport, away from TSA, away from fucking dogs, away from all this kind of stuff, yet you still hear the keyboard being smashed in the background. He doesn't pick up at all. We've got very, very light tapping on the keyboard here, and he's like, oh, I hear texting. I mean, it's amazing.
Holy fuck, gee, ain't that a fucking miracle?
Isn't that a
When he's
fucking
texting Debbie
miracle?
saying, please don't answer the phone. I'm going to call you right now. Don't answer the phone. Yeah. Like I'm fucking stupid, Winnie!
What the hell is going on?
Whatever. Fuck you, Winnie. Go fuck yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Tell Debbie go fuck herself, though. She can call fucking Dan. And she can't call me. She can't text me. Fuck you both. You're both playing a fucking game. So fuck you.
Hangs up again. When things get too rough, Lorne hangs up.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, what's up? You okay?
No?
No?
Not even a little bit.
What's going on? I
I want
heard,
you and I want Emma. Right now, you and Emma are the only two that I fucking trust.
I heard.
I love you, Lorne. I love Lorne. Dan.
No, you don't love me, Winnie. You love Xavier.
Dan.
That's Emma Lorne.
Dan.
What?
Look at me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Go back to bed.
I love Lorne. He's
Okay.
cool.
Oh, that's Emma. That's Emma.
Oh,
Can't
he knows
do that.
now. He knows now. Emma loves him. That's Emma. Oh, he's all over.
Okay.
Emma does love me. She's my best friend. So I know she loves me.
She's a little
Can
drunk.
you come suck my dick for me? Dan.
Oh,
Dan, where's Lorne? Lorne, is he?
I am.
Hey.
Is Winnie on there too?
No.
No. Sure is. It doesn't
Yeah.
say conference call. It says Lorne Armstrong, we boys. That's funny, Dan.
Lorne, I only called her because you asked me to. I didn't know you guys were going to yell
I
at
know. At first, it's because I wanted to hear Winnie's voice when she said something and it just fucking set me off.
The mini syllables are off tap tonight.
What did she say?
I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but it set me off. But I wanted Winnie's voice to come from me. I still fucking love her.
Oh, and now we're crying. He's just ripped the shit into her, screamed at her, said all these awful things to her, and now I still love her. Fuck off.
I love you, Lorne. I'm sorry. I'm drunk. But Winnie, I don't think she's doing what you think. I think she's stupid. She's dumb.
She's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Debbie called you fucking 15, 20 minutes ago?
Probably like a half hour ago now.
What was she doing then?
I heard a bunch of music in the background and people laughing.
Yeah, at a fucking party.
Yeah, I don't know. And she just said, "What's up with your boy?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And she said, and then I figured out she was talking about you. And she said, you know,
I am your boy, Dan. I am your boy.
I am your boy. We boys. But, so he's gone from screaming at Winnie to straight into blubbering and crying. And then without missing a beat, we're into... oh, no, that's right. So then we go to angry because Debbie's at a party to, hey, we boys. Like, and not a hint of a tear left. Like, he's just, he's got no genuine emotions.
You're my boy.
What?
I am your boy. You are my boy. We are boys.
We are boys.
We are our boys. We're the boys.
We're the boys. Fucking idiot.
And then she kind of just sounded pissed, and then she hung up.
Like, even when he tries to be nice and jovial and, you know, cool, he just sounds like a fucking idiot.
Sounds pissed. What'd she say?
What I just told you. She says, "What's up with your boy?" And I says, "Who are you talking to?" And then she kind of said, "Lorne." And then she said that like you're being overbearing or something.
Overbearing.
What? Lorne? No, overbearing, never. Debbie's got it wrong. Come on, Debbie, for fuck's sake.
That fucking stupid bitch. I'm not playing fucking games.
Lorne's the most considerate guy. How can
Emma,
he be
Emma, you know me.
Not playing games with Debbie, you know? Debbie, Lorne, we're not together. Lorne, we're not together. Lorne, we're not together. Lorne, I don't like you. We're never going to be together. Lorne, I'm going to California. Oh, you're cheating on me again. I'm not fucking playing the games.
I won't play games with people.
California.
I won't because they don't deserve it.
If you have
I don't
something
expect games to be played with me.
If you have Wait a minute. Dan's not playing with you.
No, not Dan.
No, not Dan.
Fucking Debbie.
I'm saying you're pretty sincere. If you have something on your mind, you're going to say it. And if you don't want to say it, you're not going to make something up. You're just going to tell somebody you're going to keep it to yourself. That's what I know about you.
That's why you're my best friend, because you know me. I've shared secrets with you that I've never shared with anybody else.
I know you want to blow you. Just kidding, Dan, but I do.
What? I don't want to blow Dan. No, is that what you? I don't want to blow Dan. Did you just say that?
No, you fucking idiot. She said she wants to blow you, you drunken cockhead. Hey, hardcore poetry.
I said
I don't want to blow you. I don't do that.
No, I get it. I heard what she
Oh
said.
my god. I'm like, what the fuck?
Lorne.
Hey, I know.
Oh, I've got to make sure that no one thinks that I would blow Dan because I'm homophobic, which means I hate homophobes.
It's fucking dog to say that. That makes me feel fucking bad.
I said I love
Emma,
you.
why would you do that?
I said I love you and I want to blow you. I'm sorry, Dan. That's what I said. I don't know what you're talking.
G'day DNA and hopes for Lorne, and g'day Lornacopia. Good to see you again as always.
Oh,
Dan,
I thought you said I want to blow Dan. Wait a minute, I'm fucking, what the fuck?
Lornacopia, I just put together this morning that that you used to be Erodo. That was your previous name. Yeah, we're a bit slower over here in Australia, so you need to it takes me a while to pick up.
Oh, holy Christ! You fucking put me on the spot there. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, you two gonna come up for the fucking yard sale?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we do this? You two come up here, and we split the profit.
Why would we?
What?
Excuse me, guys. I had to burp.
I could taste it from here.
Why would we split the
It's so gross.
profit?
I don't know how, because I couldn't even taste it. No, couldn't taste that one either. Okay, what if we split the profit? Half and half. Whatever we fucking make on the stuff that I have.
Why would
No,
anything that we listen, anything that we make for a profit is going to be a profit, because I did not pay a lot for the fucking shit that I have.
I don't doubt that you didn't play much for the shit that you have. But how is everything you sell going to be profit when you didn't pay much for what you had? You saying you didn't pay much for something insinuates that you paid something for it, so it is clearly not all profit. You know, you need to take away what you spent on something to work out the profit. You fucking dunce.
Anything we make for a fucking profit is going to be a profit.
I don't want money.
Huh?
I don't want money. I just want to maybe have a threesome.
Emma, stop.
Well, this is the thing. Is I need for you two to be able to get close to my family. To my mom especially. That would give you a good chance to get close to my mom, because you two would be able to get to be there. Well, and Roy would be there, so you get close to Roy, so that would help. You'd be there.
Hot.
You'd be there to be so that they wouldn't have to stress out so much in selling my stuff, because you would be there. You two would be there for me.
I would like that.
I'm trying to get you two into my family. So my family.
Well, I bet you they really fucking want that to be part of your family. And good night, Carrot Gaming. Thanks for being here, mate.
Family knows and trusts you two.
I appreciate that one.
That would help over my probation officer.
Dan, you're
so she would back off of you two.
Why is she on us?
Why
We
is she
didn't
on
do
us?
anything.
We're the ones
Because you're from the internet.
Oh,
Because you're
God.
from the internet.
We're not going to do this again, are we?
From the internet.
Well, I'd like to say no, but everything that's based around me is based around it. I met Emma off the internet, and she told me the other day, even as much as I've built Emma up, she still says that she is skeptical about you and Emma.
Then she can be skeptical.
But see, if you two are here for the yard sale and working with my family and shit, and I tell her that, that's gonna turn shit around.
Why would they give a fuck? Like, why would they give a fuck if probation are cool with them or not?
Because my mom's here, and she knows my mom's here for the yard sale. She knows my husband, she knows my family's here for the yard sale.
I don't give a fuck about Maria.
I don't either.
I don't see why we have to jump hoops for someone that...
And Lorne, they don't need to give a fuck about Maria. You need to give a fuck about Maria because she's your probation officer. She is the one that sets your rules that you refuse to follow, and she is the one that can put you back in jail. So you should give a fuck about her, you fucking idiot.
We've never met, like, Maria. She ain't shit to any of us.
You have never met her, but she's not concerned about you guys. Her job is to be concerned about me and who is in my life.
Wrong again, dickhead. Her job is not to be concerned about you. Her job is to be concerned about the community and anyone you can try to fuck with again. That is her job. That is why she doesn't want you talking to anyone who you don't know if they're over age. She doesn't give a fuck about you. It's her job to protect the community from you.
Dan, you're a lawyer. Emma, you're a social worker. So I know you both understand this shit. It's not something that I want. Because I certainly don't want Maria in my life. But it's her job to watch out. She's not worried about me. But she's still concerned about you and Emma. I don't want her to be concerned. If you two are here for the yard sale and you're here with my family while I'm working, she's not.
And that's a good point. Lee agrees, evil twin. It's her job. Is that every woman's job is to look out for him, and he does believe that. To him, women are there to service his needs, and men are there to be competition for him. Essentially, he's such a piece of shit.
Don't be concerned anymore.
Is Mom doing all right?
I heard that burp. I heard that burp, but that was cute.
Sorry.
It was fucking funny. That was funny shit.
Is your mom okay?
She is. She's. I throw a fit about her because I don't like her sitting in the fucking chair.
And another point, like, why does everyone have to meet his family? Like, in his eyes, they're his friends. I mean, I know some of my friends, like friends that I've had, since we were kids and that. I obviously know their family because, when you're kids, your parents, your friend's family because you go over their house and shit like that. But most of my friends that I've made in adulthood, I don't know their family and I don't really want to. I mean, there's a couple that they've happened to be there, while if we've been watching a game of footy and that, sometimes their parents be there and I know them to say hello to. But why does he obsess with his friends knowing his family and vice versa? It's really weird. And like I say, I might be the weirdo here. Maybe that isn't weird. Maybe, everyone knows their friend's family, but he's obsessed with it. Like, why would they want to? And why would his family want to?
And so,
especially at his age. I mean, he's fucking 70-odd-year-old 80-year-old, however old his fucking mum is, isn't going to want to meet her 50-year-old son's friends.
Besides the equipment I had that is like cross-country skis, I brought that over to her. Because she tried to walk on a treadmill, and I know it hurts because her hip that was replaced. I know it hurts when you walk, when you have a hip replacement.
Hey,
So
Lorne,
listen. Wow.
I know I'm drunk. I know
you're drunk, too. But you don't listen to my story.
I don't give a shit. Go to the thrift store and get her a chair exercise book. They're always there for seniors because then like old people die and they donate their books. So get her a chair exercise book. She'll do those. At least she'll get her motor running because that's really important. Go ahead with your story. I'm drunk.
Okay. Do you really know me to go to a fucking bookstore?
Well, you can print stuff off from the internet. Just tell Roy to get on.
No, I cannot, Emma. I
Just
cannot.
Oh yeah, Lorne, you never go on the internet, or you never have someone go on the internet for you. 100%, idiot.
I cannot get on the internet. Remember?
No, I said just tell Roy to get on and print it out for her. He's not doing anything all day there, or has he moved
Roy
out?
can get on the internet.
And why can't Lorne go to a bookstore? Is that a kid thing that there might be kids there so he can't go? I don't get it.
I can't get on the internet. Oh,
yeah,
hey,
Roy can help.
Dan and Emma, you both got a pen and piece of paper?
Yeah.
Actually, you're in the same house. So
I don't have it.
So
Dan does.
Dan, you get a pen? Dan?
Hey, Gorilla Spawn, good to see ya. And yeah, it is a little late to be prowling around these parts.
Hello?
Dan, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing, Dan?
Good. How you doing?
He was eating my
God, what are you doing? Dan was off thinking another thing.
You are insistent, if nothing else, Egbert. I thought I could just ignore that and not have to, but because I can't go on the internet.
Me and you were talking, Emma.
You need me to get a...
Speaking of a bastard. Dan, what are you sneaking off drinking?
What am I what?
What are you sneaking off?
Oh, g'day, Cowpill, and well, yeah, and that's right. You know, post-surgery physical therapy. Your mum's had what did you say? Both hips replaced. Wow, that is hectic. Great to see that she sounds like she's doing so well that she can walk that far. Wow, nice.
Taking a drink of.
Oh, I'm going into the smoking lounge.
Oh, the smoking lounge in your house?
Yeah, that's what I call the back of my house.
Sounds like Lorne's trailer doesn't have a smoking lounge. That's a surprise.
Oh. Well, Dan, you get a pen?
Yeah.
And get a piece of paper?
Does he have your social security number or
all right,
password?
write this number down.
Okay.
Gwenilla.
You know what that number is?
Nope.
It's my social security number.
Oh
That's
my
how much
God,
I trust you and Emma.
I actually forgot this bit from his call, and I was joking when I said, is this his social security number? Because I know he's done that in other calls. What the fuck? Why is he giving this to people all the time?
Oh, okay.
Only 3 other people... Well, wait a minute. Yeah, only 3 other people have that number.
Thank you. I don't know what I would possibly do with that.
Well, because if I ever need to call you and Emma, you two have it. Because I can't get on the internet. I just want you to. I guess it's fucking based down to. I want you and Emma to know that I love you and I trust you.
The fuck? As Yes Ma'am says, nobody wants his identity safe. Well, that is fair. If you're going to steal someone's identity, it wouldn't be Lorne's.
Well, we care about you too, buddy.
I wouldn't try to use credit off the. I wouldn't try to use credit off that number because I'm like shit right now. But I'm trying to get fucking back normal, and Debbie's helping me, but she's being a fucking cunt tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Why?
Today.
Why is she being a cunt?
I don't understand this.
Well, tell me what's going on.
It's like, you know, before she wanted a picture of my dick so she'd know what she'd be bouncing on.
Okay.
Jesus.
And she sent me a picture of her so I could see her fucking camel toe.
Okay.
And she's been backing off slowly and steadily since then. But then she sent me this postcard that says, "Wish you were here, glad you're not." Well, that don't make any fucking sense.
That's so funny.
Then she signs it XOXO, Debbie.
That always cracks me up that they send him a postcard saying, you know, "Wish you were here, glad you're not XOXO." Quality.
And the reason that it took so long to get it was because she put my zip code as 04796, was actually 04976.
Well, it was nice of her to think of you and send you a card. I didn't get a card.
Yeah, but for her to say that we're gonna be friends, and it does not make sense that she can fly out to fucking Vegas for 2 days just to support a friend in his first show in Vegas, then fly back to Florida, but she can't fly up here to spend 2 days with me.
Really? It doesn't make sense to you that she would fly to Vegas to support her friend in his first concert in Vegas, but instead of flying to your shithole to spend time with you when she has repeatedly said she doesn't want to be with you and she doesn't even really like you. That doesn't make sense.
Did you ask her to?
Yep.
What did she say?
Well, she mentioned Easter, and I asked her to come up here for Easter. She already has fucking plans. I said at 8. She didn't deny it.
Well, when did you ask her to go up there for Easter?
She has an open invitation to come up here for any fucking day. It doesn't matter what day.
And that should tell you something. If you've given someone an open invitation and they never take you up on it, that tells you something, Lorne.
Well, you can't be mad. Well, you know, this is what I'm thinking. And I'm not taking sides, Lorne, but if you asked her like a week ago to come up for Easter, then people have plans kind of set in motion a month ahead of time before.
Bucktooth Bonanza, yes, I did get your email, and I am incredibly sorry. I've meant to reply to it several times, but I've just forgotten. Sorry about that, because then I go back and check my email. So definitely keen on catching up and doing at least one stream together, probably more. If you can, mate, if you can use that same email just to find me on Skype if you have it. I only say that because I check that a lot more than email, but I will try to stop being an ignorant asshole and respond to you. Sorry, mate.
For a holiday like that.
Yeah, but when you want to fucking... Yeah, she had plans. She already knew before. She already knew before. She don't gonna fly that shit in my fucking face.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
She already knew before. She knew when he was in the fucking hospital. She knew she fucking liked me.
But what I'm saying is...
If she liked me, why would she make so many plans?
Because she doesn't like you. She said this repeatedly. Like, I'm sorry. She said this repeatedly. She doesn't like you. That's why she's making other plans, because she doesn't like you and she doesn't want to spend time with you, especially not in your cum-filled trailer.
Because she had plans. People make plans for the holidays.
Yeah, well, so she's gonna spend her fucking plans with another date when the one that she's interested in is me.
Yeah, but what my point, Lorne, is, listen, my Easter is planned. It's been planned for probably 2 months before the holiday. When there is a big holiday, people make plans well in advance. So now, if you tell somebody you're going to show up to their house, and then a week before the holiday call and say, you know what, I know we made plans. I know you bought all kinds of food. I know we've got all this stuff set in motion, but now I'm not going and I'm going this other place. That's kind of shitty to do. So in defense of Debbie, on that issue alone, that sounds okay to me. I mean...
Yeah, but when you fucking...
Like, listen, if you invite... listen.
Well, just like Winnie, a fucking year. A year.
Yeah, but
there's no goddamn reason.
Okay.
That it should have taken her a year to get here.
Okay, listen.
When it came time that she supposedly was gonna come up, I told her fucking out straight 4 different fucking times. She didn't hear me every time because she was fucking yelling, but I know she heard me at least one time. You show up here, I'll marry you.
All right. Let's go
because
back.
I actually do love Winnie.
And I
Well, no, you don't. And no one is going to come up there after you speak to them that way and you break up with them. I mean, even more so after the revelations that apparently the whole reason you went for Debbie is because you stopped being attracted to her through her actions. But he uses marriage as a weapon, like, and a way to try to get what he wants. Like, that's not what marriage is meant to be. Like, it's meant to be, you know, something you enter into, and some people don't enter into it after, you know, a long time of trust and connection building and actual loving that person. But he's just like, oh, we'll come and get married and they'll just fix everything. It's fucking stupid.
She wound up in fucking California.
All right, listen. Let's
So Winnie's out of the fucking picture.
And he's always so shocked by it. Like, he seems to be genuinely shocked that no matter what, no matter the history, no matter what he's done, no matter what he's said, if he says, you know, will you marry me, that should instantly just undo everything. And people, like, you can't say no to that. I mean, how could you say no to that if someone wants to marry you? These highly successful, you know, attractive people would just drop everything to move to Maine to get married to a registered sex offender. I'm surprised he doesn't walk through the shops and just walk up to random people and go, hey, will you marry me? Expect them to go, I don't know you, but of course. Why would I not? How could I not?
She's not about a fucking game.
Actually, she's doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good, but, you know...
I never thought that she would get herself off drugs and get her own place to live and she's actually going to go to school.
Yeah, I know. She's not actually going to stop shitting in the goddamn fucking tub, though.
That'll probably never end, but between me and you, Lorne, I don't think she's involved with this Xavier guy. I don't.
Yeah, well, I don't know for sure.
I mean, I don't know for sure, obviously, but
when I told her if she showed up here, we're going to get married.
Yeah, but...
Well, what the fuck would actually keep her from coming up here?
All right, listen.
It's been over a year.
Okay, listen. What I heard... Listen. Just listen to me for 1 second. What I heard you guys talk about when you guys were yelling on the phone 20 minutes ago was you said to her,
And Dan Jones makes a good comment. Ramona said to get a hotel room for 2 to 3 nights. He couldn't even do that. And he was mad at the idea he should pay for anything. That is, I mean, and I go back and forth on this idea, but I often think he doesn't actually want the catfish to actually come there because I don't think he would know what to do in person. But he wants to use that as, because he knows they're not going to come, so he can say this, oh, you didn't come, now you owe me stuff because you didn't come. Because at the end of the day, if he actually wanted them there, like for instance, talking about Ramona here, basically, and yes, she wouldn't have gone there, but in his mind, her only stipulation was, I don't want to live in your trailer for this time, especially when we haven't met in person before. If you pay for a hotel for 2 to 3 nights, I will come up. So he's thinking that apparently he wants people there so bad, and he wants his girlfriend there so bad. In his mind, all he has to do is stump up the cash for 2 to 3 nights at a hotel. If he was serious about wanting this so bad, surely he would have made sacrifices. He would have stopped drinking so much for a few weeks. And it wasn't like she said, hey, you've got to do this tomorrow. He could have saved up and gotten that money. I mean, he can fucking get money to buy a $4,000 ring for fucking Jamie Amy. He could have done that thinking that she would have come there, but he didn't. So it makes me think he actually doesn't want them to go there. He just wants to use that as another weapon he has against them.
I broke up with you, or she broke up with you. Someone broke up with somebody, and then you said, come up to Maine 4 times. So if people are broken up, why would they get married after that? I couldn't follow.
Because you know what I fucking been through.
I do.
All the fucking lies and games and shit.
But I would never say to Emma.
You know that I was in love with Winnie.
And she's in love with you. And I still believe she's in love with you.
So there's no reason for her to go from fucking Florida to California.
But it doesn't.
When I know she heard what I said because I fucking yelled it to her.
But it doesn't make sense for someone to say to somebody, fuck you, we're broken up, we're done. All right, come up here and let's get married. It doesn't...
Yeah, well because she said she was just on her way up here. She was going to leave to come up here.
See, I did...
But then you broke up.
Fine.
But then you broke up with her.
That's why I said fine.
So you weren't...
Come up here and you and I would get married. And I said it 4 fucking times. I know goddamn well.
Now
she fucking heard it.
But that makes no sense. That's psychotic. Like screaming, come up here and I'll marry you after breaking up with someone and then being surprised that they don't want to come up there.
Broken up at the time?
She went up in California.
Were you guys broken up at the time or still together?
Well, that's when we broke up.
Okay, so...
I was breaking up with her until she said that she was just on her way up here. And 4 different fucking times over.
And so there's the truth right there. He was breaking up with her, but then when he heard that she was, on the road to him, he was like, oh, well, at least I can probably finally lose my virginity. So, okay, come on, let's get married.
So
I said, come up here and we'll get married.
All right, so you were breaking up...
She went up in California, Dan.
All right, so you were breaking up with her...
She didn't want to fucking marry me. She fucking playing the goddamn game.
But you... I'm trying to
get her on the phone.
Oh, I love Dan's... they're like... Literally, it's breaking his brain trying to explain to this fucking 87 how stupid this all sounds.
Call her.
No, wait.
Call her so I can find her, so we can say this to her.
Wait, let me just get my head around this. You basically said to her, we're broken up unless you come up here and we're going to get... All right, explain it to me one more time.
I told her we're broken up. I've had enough, we're broken up.
Okay. And then there was a marriage proposal?
She threw a fit. She threw a fit and said, well, I'm breaking up with you too.
Okay.
She said, I was just going Victor, we're going to come up. No, we're coming up there right now.
So was the marriage proposal?
Good, because she got in a fight with her best friend, which means you.
Was the marriage proposal before or after the breakup? Is what I'm trying to get at.
It was after, but it doesn't matter. It was there.
Of course it matters, Lorne.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter because it was there.
I'm not going to say to Emma, we're broken up. You know what?
After a year, over a year, it does not matter. She knew that I loved her.
Of course it matters. And how would she know that you loved her when you broke up with her? This is crazy. Even by Lorne's standards, this is fucking crazy.
She knew I fucking loved her. She knew I wanted to marry her.
And she loves you too.
Yeah, well, she doesn't fucking prove it. Just like Debbie. Just fucking exactly like fucking Debbie. 2 peas in the goddamn pond.
What did... Now, it seems... All right, so
Yeah.
wait a minute. You're mad at Debbie because she didn't show up for Easter?
I'm mad at Debbie because of the fucking game she's playing. I'm not going to play the fucking game.
All right, so...
If you fucking want me or you don't.
Lorne, I'm trying to...
You want me, you're going to want to fucking spend time with me, right?
Lorne,
Am I right?
I'm trying to figure this out to give you advice. So, basically, what the deal is that you sent her a picture of your cock. She sent
because Debbie asked for it.
Okay.
Debbie asked.
Oh, she asked for it. Okay, so then that's not weird then, just to be sending people who barely know pictures of your cock if they ask for it.
Asked for it.
Okay.
Because she wanted to know what she was going to be riding on.
Okay, so...
Well, before she said it was to find out what she was going to be bouncing on, so which is it?
all right, so you sent her a picture of...
Debbie sent me a picture of her camel toe.
Of her camel toe. And then...
Yeah.
And then what happened after...
Debbie's done all kinds of this fucking shit.
And then what happened after that?
Debbie even sent me a fucking postcard in the mail, XOXO.
Okay.
But she just wants to be friends.
And like this is the other thing with Lorne. He doesn't believe anyone can change their mind, and if they've said that once, they should be held to it. So, I mean, it's crazy to hold someone to what they say when they're medicated in hospital after a traumatic incident. But even if he is taking that, once she was out of the hospital, she was very clear that, you know, she didn't mean to be flirting with him. She was not herself. She was on medication. She doesn't like him. She said that repeatedly, but because she, you know, led him to believe once that they were flirting, he will hold that over her forever. It's pretty scary behavior.
She just wants to be friends and working from there. Fuck you. Don't fucking give me that fucking bullshit and fucking say you just want to be fucking friends. Kiss my fucking ass. Go play a goddamn game with somebody else.
Did she ever tell you that she wanted to be with you, like, as a boyfriend?
When you fucking send somebody a picture of your camel toe, it's, you know, it sends different signals.
Fucking hell, these many syllables. So yeah, so you send someone a picture of your camel toe. Well, that's it. You clearly are together forever. So be careful, you know, ladies and gentlemen out there. If you send that or you get that, you guys are betrothed.
Well,
so yeah,
people do
that's a fucking game. It's a game that I'm not playing.
No, but people do some things, you know.
That's fucking game, and I love in DJ Payne's thing he did for Burpsby, where that exact little bits in there, that massive long mini syllable, like that's fucking game.
Oh,
yeah, well, people need to stop doing the goddamn thing. Pretty goddamn obvious. Either you want to be with a person or you don't want to be with them. It's not that fucking hard to decide.
Now, did she ever...
If you don't want to be with them, don't fucking let it on that you don't want to be with them.
She has decided and she has told you.
Now, did she ever tell you that
it's not that funny.
Be with you?
Sorry, Dan. Go ahead. I'm getting all wound up. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I understand there's emotions involved here. Did she ever tell you that she wanted to be with you?
No, well, she didn't tell me that. I'll say no. But all these fucking other signals.
What?
All this other fucking shit that I've been told that I've been played games with. Fucking.
That damn doctor, he sounds like someone playing a song in reverse. Agreed. Like, I often think his mini syllables, especially these really long ones, it always reminds me, like, in a movie or a TV show where, like, you see where they do, like, the rewind, like, you know, it's going along and there's all like the, you know, the record skips, like, and it rewinds to, like, 5 seconds before that.
Yeah, Matilda told me that she walked into fucking Winnie's hospital room one time and Victor was sucking on Debbie's tits.
What?
Yeah. And Matilda told me that.
And the fact that he believes this shit, like, he has no idea how anything works. Like, the TSA call shows that he has no idea how airports work, but he has no idea how hospitals work. Like, you can't just be sucking on someone's tits in the middle of your hospital room. Like, it's basically a public area. Like, I mean, but he gets told that and he just accepts it. And he'll accept stuff, especially when it just wants to hear. Because at the end of the day, he wants to hear that his woman is you know, cheating on him. Because he thinks that's what all females, as he puts it, are like. And it also gives him leverage over them. You're like, you know, you've been cheating on me, so now you got to send me a picture of this, or you got to trot your ass up here, or you got to do this, this, and this. Fuck you, Lorne.
Oh my! Really?
In this story they had about fucking Lorne's baby. All this fucking bullshit. It's like Debbie wants me to throw all that shit out the fucking window. Dan, try to give Debbie a call. Let's see if we can talk this out with Debbie.
All right, let me try.
So 50 minutes of a call, and he's finally got what he wanted right from the start. And exactly Gorilla Spawn, you know, when he sent a picture of Ramona of his cock, and her response was, that could work, woohoo, we're married. Like, that's essentially what he did. Like, he took that as the... Which really, that's not really a compliment. Like, I mean, if someone either, you know, threw a picture or whatever, if they, you know, they see your whatever it may be, and they're like, well, that could work. Like, that's not really a resounding compliment. Like, I guess it's not exactly an insult, but they're not jumping for joy at the prospect of doing something with it at all.
Put my phone on mute, Dan.
Going on mute. Get her on three-way.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Debbie, it's Dan.
What? Do you know what time it is?
I'm sorry for calling. I'm just concerned about something that might be going on between you and Lorne.
Okay, you know what? It's in the middle of the fucking night. I'm trying to sleep. This is ridiculous. You guys are blowing up my fucking phone.
I'm sorry.
Lorne won't shut the fuck up. He's leaving me nasty messages. Just leave me alone.
Okay, sorry, Debbie.
Debbie does such a good pissed off.
Lorne? Lorne?
I'm here, Dan.
Yeah, yeah, she's not happy. She's never happy with it.
She's not fucking happy. Well, she needs to fucking watch what she's fucking saying, what she's fucking doing. I'm not happy with her fucking acting like that. And I'm gonna fucking tell her too.
Yeah, I mean, ever since she.
Wow, what the fuck? All right, Dan, you've got to tell me what she said to you earlier about me when she called you.
I did. She said, "Tell your boy to stop being so needy."
To stop being so mean.
Needy.
So needy?
Needy. Yeah. And that you're just what she said now. You're fucking blowing, like this dude's blowing up my phone every 5 fucking minutes.
So she doesn't think that her sending me a message could fucking solve that.
I can't speak for Debbie.
All she would need to do is say, "Let's talk tomorrow," and I'd say, "Okay."
I'm shocked that she even answered the phone. Normally,
I'm fucking shocked as hell. Concerned she doesn't answer my fucking calls.
she never answers my calls. I'm shocked she answered that one. Ever since she believes that I took your side when everything was going down between you accusing her of all that bullshit and all the bullshit with Winnie, she's never been the same towards me.
That's not the story she gave me.
Okay, what's the story she gave you?
The story she gave me was that you gave Gigi a blowjob or something like that.
No.
Something sexual with Gigi.
No.
That's the story she gave me.
No.
But I would actually believe your story over the story she gave me, because I think the story that she gave me was bullshit so that she could fucking pull me up to a different direction at that time.
No, nothing ever went on between me and Gigi.
Well, I believe that, Jan. I really believe that. Gigi's a fucking loser. And that's what I don't fucking get. Why? How the fuck is this? She could fall in love and want to marry a fucking loser like Gigi, but she's not paying the fucking attention to me like she should be.
And what does that say about you, Lorne? If you view Gigi as being such a loser, but she wants to be with him and she wants nothing to do with you, where do you reckon that puts you on the pegging?
If she wants to have something good. And I fucking told her that.
Yeah, I mean, are you telling her the things that a woman needs to hear? You gotta have game, Lorne.
What am I supposed to tell her? I treated her fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
I didn't treat Winnie just fucking awesome like I do Debbie. Because Debbie's a different person. She's not Winnie. And me and Winnie we just had our fucking way. How did you
treat her awesome?
Fuck, I call her fucking. I just treat her really good.
How?
Like, give me some examples of how you treated her really good.
I serenade her all the time.
Okay.
I call her beautiful lady all the time. I'm just completely fucking nice to her.
Maybe.
So he serenades her, he calls her nice names or whatever he said all the time, and he's just completely fucking awesome to her. Like, it's just very general terms. Like, and she doesn't want any of that. Like, the mini stroke Dan Jones. Hang on. I'll see if I can find it.
Like, give me some examples of how you telling her the things that a woman needs to hear. You gotta have game, Lorne.
What am I supposed to tell her?
There we go.
I treated her fucking awesome. I didn't treat Winnie just fucking awesome like I do Debbie. because Debbie's a different person. She's not Winnie. And me and Winnie just had we just had our fucking way.
How
did you treat her awesome? Fuck, I call her fucking. I just treat her really good.
Like, give me some examples of how you treated her really good.
I serenade her all the time.
Okay.
I call her beautiful lady all the time. I'm just completely fucking nice to her.
Well, there you go. You know, guys and girls out there, in whatever relationship you have or you want, that's the secret formula: serenading with awful singing. Call them beautiful and just be really fucking nice to them. There you go. So I expect everyone will be set now for relationships. You're welcome.
Maybe she feels like you're just kissing her ass because you want to get laid.
Maybe, but that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, I just fucking thought somewhere along the way, it just made me think the fucking world of her.
And look, that's the other thing too. So basically, he believes these are amazing things to do, but he also thinks that basically she should have no choice and want to be with him if he does those things. Like, you know, she has no say of her own. There's nothing to do with if there's any natural attraction there. It's like a little checklist. Okay, I've serenaded her, check. I've called her beautiful lady, check. I've been really awesome to her, which you haven't. But in his mind, he thinks he's done those three things, so it's like a magic spell. So we do that, we mix it all around, you know, let it ferment for 7 minutes, and then bang, we're in love forever. Fucking idiot.
Did you ever play the guitar and sing for her with the guitar?
Not with the guitar, because one of the times I could sing to her, I wasn't in a position, I was driving drop, so I couldn't sing and play the guitar. But
you could strum a few chords. That
girl has more information about me than anybody does. Period. Even though you and Emma have my social security number now, she's got my social security number, and she's got a fuck of a lot more than that.
What else does she have?
She's got everything. I know. I trust her. Even though we're mad at each other right now, I still fight her. I trust her with my information.
So there's no.
No, you're mad at her, Lorne, because she won't do what you want. She's not mad at you. You need to give a fuck about someone to be mad with them. She doesn't give a fuck about you.
Problem.
No, there's no problem with that. It's just a problem with the way that or fucking all these fucking reasons not gonna be face to face with me. I'm fucking tired of it. You know, if you want to fucking meet me, then come fucking meet me. Why pull any fucking punches? What the fuck is the big deal? You're meeting new people every goddamn day. You're flying out to fucking Vegas to spend 2 days to support a fucking friend. Then you're flying back. You're going on fucking dates with fucking guys.
All right,
but the one guy that you're interested in, you're not coming up to meet.
Not interested in you.
That doesn't make fucking sense. That pisses me off. That's what makes my fucking mind go fucking haywire.
But did she ever tell you she was your girlfriend? Was there ever any...
No! And I never expected her to be my girlfriend. I never asked her to be my girlfriend.
Then why isn't she free to date?
I asked her for a fair chance.
Why can't?
Because right now it is not a fair chance. Right now it's not a fair chance because she's going out with all them guys down there, but she won't even come up here to spend time with me.
Because she doesn't want to, because she doesn't like you, especially not in the way that you want her to like you. So you don't get a chance because of that. Like, it's just so crazy. I really struggle to put my head into it. It's like, it's just like walking around to a random and going, you know, you need to leave your boyfriend because you need to give me a chance.
All right, so what this is really about is that she's dating these other guys and you don't get to see her.
Yeah, not even a fucking picture.
Well, you got to pick.
I want her in fucking person.
Well, you
I
don't...
want her in person. I'm tired of this fucking not seeing people in fucking person. I'm fucking tired of that shit. Goddamn shit's gonna fucking end. I've had enough of not fucking seeing people. You have no fucking idea how happy it made me that you and Emma showed up. You have no fucking idea.
I really
5 years. I have 5 years. I talked to fucking Emma. She was my best fucking friend. When you and Emma showed up, it meant the fucking world to me. Did I fucking try to kill you two?
No.
No. Did I try to rape you two? No.
I really think if you and Winnie were still talking and you were friendly with each other, you would have seen her by now.
I think if Winnie was so fucked up, involved with Xavier, I would have seen her by now.
I don't think she's involved with... How do you figure she's involved with Xavier?
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I told her 4 different times over. Come up here and we'll get married. Because I love Winnie.
But that doesn't have anything to do as to whether she's got something to do with Xavier or not. It has to do with you're a piece of shit. Like, you treat her like shit. You demand she marry you after you break up with her. Nothing to do with Xavier.
Yeah, but Lorne, what you don't understand...
I was in love. I was in love with Winnie.
Guys broke up.
I still love Winnie.
I know, but basically, you keep saying...
She went out to California, Dan.
What?
She went out to California. She didn't come to Maine.
But
she didn't come to Maine regardless.
But listen, Lorne, in her defense, and I'm on your side, but in her defense, you can't say fuck you, bitch, cunt hole to somebody, or however it came out, and then follow it up with a marriage proposal, and then expect her to buy the wedding dress and run right up there. I mean, you have to take responsibility for your part in this breakup. It's 50-50.
You want me to tell you how it happened?
Sure.
She was getting pissed off at me because she was mad at her best friend. Which you're her best friend. She was mad at you.
Why was she mad at me?
I don't know. She said she was mad at her best friend.
Her best friend.
That's where it started.
Her best friend.
Okay.
No, her best friend's Victor, Lorne.
No, Victor was right there with Winnie. You're her best friend. She's always claimed you as her best friend.
Okay, so she was mad at me for something, and then how does this end up with you and her breaking up?
She started getting pissed off at me and shit.
Wow.
I was like, for no reason. I didn't even say anything. It was for no fucking reason. I was like,
no, you've never ever given Winnie a reason to not to like you. You've never abused her on end like all of your catfish girlfriends. Must be something that Dan did.
All right, maybe we need to break up. Then she flew off the fucking handle. Then she said that.
Yeah. And Kelpill just in the chat saying Lorne doesn't pursue married ladies. That's like one of the things he holds up as he's some kind of amazing moral crusader. Like, you know, he'll try to rape kids, but hey, married ladies off limits.
She was just back in her car to come out to Maine. But she said that a couple of times before. I'm like, fine. You come in to me, you and I are going to get married. And I said it 4 times over, and I yelled it. 3 times at least I yelled it, trying to talk over her. So I know she fucking heard it. But she still wound up in California.
Well, I gotta be honest.
How does that fucking look to me?
Well, I gotta be honest with you. If someone yelled a marriage proposal at me, I would probably say no.
Yeah, but I yelled just so she could hear me. So she could calm down and hear me.
And something doesn't make sense that
okay,
guys...
so do this. I'm going to put myself on mute, and you call Winnie and you ask her.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put myself on mute. Okay.
Yeah, nightmare to yes. Yeah, there's been a lot of mini syllables, so that's fair enough.
I'm on mute. 1, 2, 3. I'm on mute.
Hello? Hello?
Dan, what's up?
Hi. How are you?
I don't know. I'm confused and mad and sad. What the fuck? How the fuck are you, hot stuff?
I'm okay. I was quite a phone call we had with Lorne earlier there.
He blew out my eardrum bitching at me about shit. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Dan, I swear on my life, Verona and anybody else who I fucking loved ever. I'm not talking to that stupid guy, Xavier.
Now, let me ask you something.
What? Yes, I'll marry you.
Stop kidding. All right, listen. The night that you and Lorne broke up, can you go through that for me so I know what happened?
Yes, I called him. He told me we need to break up.
And hey, boo, that's another thing that Lorne said. Like, he would never pay for sex. Like, as if that's so far beneath him. Like, that's ridiculous. And the way he talks about sex workers is disgusting. Like, I mean, if he wants to do that, then do that. But the fact that he holds that as higher, but he will talk to and molest children, but he won't pay for sex with a sex worker. Fuckhead.
And I said fine, and then Victor and I just went somewhere else with the trailer. I checked out of the hospital. That was it.
Now, did you hear him? All right, now, were you mad at me the night you and Lorne broke up? You said something to Lorne about you're mad at your best friend? Or, all right, I'm just trying to figure this out. All right, so the night you and Lorne broke up, something happened, and you said to Lorne, everything was fine between you guys, and then you said to Lorne, I'm mad at my best friend. What exactly were you talking about me? And if you were, what were you mad about?
I don't even remember that. All I know is I was gonna go surprise Lorne. Oh, Victor. Because he left to go feed his stupid fucking cat, that bastard, and he left me in the hospital. He knew I was checking out. He knew I was changing my insurance. I needed help with filling out the paperwork because my eyes don't work very well. And even though he's fucking stupid and can't read, he can see better than me. That's fucking it. I don't know.
So
Fuck him. What is this? What the fuck, man? Who cares? Why do you care?
Because I'm just trying to figure out what's going on between you and Lorne, that's all.
There's nothing going on. For days before that, he was telling me that he can't guarantee me that that he's not in love with my fucking sister, okay? How would you feel?
To be fair though, Gorilla Spawn, Australian porn robots are pretty hot, you know? Being over here, I can tell you that firsthand, so look, you know, who could blame him for, you know, talking to an Australian porn robot for that long? Even though I think, I'm pretty sure Amy was, a Kiwi, was from New Zealand, but I can't remember what, Wine Lover actually did there. But yeah, Kiwi, Australian porn robots, sexy as.
What if Emma was brainboning your brother?
I wouldn't feel good
And
about
then
it.
yeah, and then you're like, I want to go up and meet you. And then they say, well, we got to break up. Wouldn't you feel humiliated?
I wouldn't feel good about it, I gotta be honest with you.
Okay.
Is that what was going on between Lorne and Debbie?
I don't fucking know. All I know is that all of a sudden after we break up, he starts being open about how he has feelings for Debbie, and tonight he's mad at her being a cunt. And if I know that stupid, drunk, sexy fucking pedophile niece fucker, that he only says that about women he loves and who that he's in a relationship with, and that just clenched it for me. I'm glad I didn't fucking go up to Maine, and I'm glad that I fucking threw that snowsuit at that stupid bitch on her stroller when I was in Missouri. That was really funny.
I might be confused here, Gorilla Spawn, but Sheila was the troll that Wine Lover did for Joran. Am I not? Am I right? And then Jamie Amy was New Zealand. Or was Jamie Amy American? Oh, okay, I am really wrong. Yeah, but Sheila was for Joran, yeah? And she was from Australia. And Jamie Amy was American. Okay, that's my bad. I did get that wrong. Thank you.
They told me to say Missouri. Okay.
Okay.
What are you wearing?
So there's any chance of you and Lorne getting back together?
Yeah, and as Winnie's boyfriend /husband says, I was surprised that when she threw in the niece fucker, sexy niece fucker, whatever it was, that Lorne didn't come off mute. I actually am shocked that he held back there.
Oh, fuck no. He's into my sister now, and I'm trying to live my life. I'm in school. I'm not going to go anywhere until the semester's over. I'm really good at this. You don't even know. I thought I was just stupid, but I'm getting really good grades. I already got my diploma. It's all done. And I'm already like 12 units in to a 112-unit program, and I'll already have my bachelor's. It's going to be like less than Lawrence taking in his sex offender class, and I'll have a degree that I can work on and have a career, right?
Well,
Will has me on his Kaiser.
I always knew you could do it. You just had to get away from the drugs.
I need drugs. It's hard to stay up and study. I just drink coffee.
No. Stay away from the drugs.
I know.
And you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Anyway, fuck off now. What do you want?
Nothing. I just wanted to say hi, and I hope you're doing well.
Are you thinking Lawrence will carry your pigeon in a fucking tool belt? What are you asking me all this for?
I'm just saying hi.
Hi.
And I'm glad to see that you're doing well, and I want you to keep in touch with me. I care about you a lot.
Okay.
Okay, and say hi to Victor for me if you see him. How's he doing?
He has a job at a car wash.
And like, it's awesome, you know, you hear how Winnie's doing so well now, you know, Winnie's all cleaned up, Victor's got a job now. It's like as soon as people get away from Lorne, their lives instantly improve.
It's funny. He works like 14 hours a day, and he has the studio across from me is what he's renting now. It stinks. In the hallway, like old dog dumps.
Well, it's better
okay.
than on the street, though, isn't it? Is it in a bad neighborhood or a good neighborhood?
Well, it's pretty bad. I mean, like the guy who had my studio before like he was dead.
Yeah,
Got
but
carjacked.
that doesn't mean it's a bad neighborhood because someone dies. I mean,
No, he got carjacked in front of his apartment, and he drives like a shitty ass fucking Mexican car, like a Nova. It means like no go in Spanish.
so once you get your diploma, you can get a better job and you'll be able to get a better.
Got it, Dad. Why don't you open your cute fucking ears? God damn it.
Oh, I thought
you know what? I know you're not fully white sometimes, you know?
I thought you said you had more credits to go for.
No, that was I'm trying to get my associates. I'm already at the community college. I got my diploma. It was just like really fast. I had to take an entrance exam.
Okay.
And then I showed them what I did in high school like a long ass fucking time ago. And then the time that I spent in my rehab classes, I didn't know that they were accredited, and it applied. So, like, it was fucking badass.
That's great. It's fantastic, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing well and Victor's doing good and
Will.
And Will. I never met Will, so I don't know.
Will he put me on his insurance.
I know. Kaiser Insurance. I know.
It's great. I have home dialysis, and I won't need it anymore because I stopped eating stuff. They told me I have to eat like I'm a rabbit, and I do. I suck on the carrot before I eat it.
Maybe your liver is going to rejuvenate itself now, and you're going to be fine. See?
Yeah, I eat a lot of liver. Victor's Tio came over and helped me a lot. Like, we've been doing this stuff. Like, shut up for reals. Is Lorne stupid? He's not on the line, right?
No.
Dan?
No.
Okay. Alright, so they have these things called Aruba Calva, and it's liquid sunset, and you get, like the goat, and you kill it, okay, whatever, and you get the blood, and you do a big circle in the middle of the room, and you draw a pretty star in the middle, and then you have the hexagon, and you get in the middle, and you just like ask for help, and it's not to the devil, it's to the elements of the earth. And they're real. You can see them and smell them. Unlike Christ Jesus, so it has been written, so it has been said. And like all the elements help you, and you just call on them and the stars, and things happen, Dan. I've been sober. I haven't done anything like I drank the other night. But like no coke, you know me. I was always snorting on something.
Sounds pretty freaky.
It's not like we don't have sex. We just do the blood a little.
Do the blood.
No, all that hexagon stuff sounds pretty freaky. I don't know if I'd want to get involved in that, but...
It's just a shape. Haven't you ever taken, like, a class on shapes? Like Sesame Street or Trigonometry? You know...
No, I never took that class.
Alright, well, what the fuck else do you want? Because I'm really tired, and you're super hot, so if you don't want to get something going, I'm single right now, then I'm just gonna hang up, okay?
No, I'll let you go to bed.
Alright, fuck you, and fuck that bitch too. Good night.
Alright, stay in touch. Bye.
Yeah, Mexican lover.
Yeah, fuck off. Lorne?
Hey, Dan, I'm ready.
All right, so, yeah, you heard
see how fucked up she's acting?
Get fucked. Get fucked. Like, we've just listened to her. I mean, she still says funny shit because that's Winnie and, like fucked up shit about the blood and all that kind of stuff. But she clearly sounds sober. You know, she's not doing coke. Her life is going well. And the first thing is like, see how fucked up she is? Like, because he couldn't handle if Winnie was doing better than him.
No more fucked up than
Dan.
She actually sounds
Dan.
a little bit. Yeah.
She's fucked up.
Fuck off, Lorne.
She doesn't sound like she's high or anything.
She's fucked up.
Oh.
I don't think so.
She is, Dan. I know her very well. She is fucked up.
He's such a piece of shit.
She sounds.
Fucking drugs, the drugs that she's done. She doesn't need to be doing drugs right now to be fucked up. She's
Really?
fucked up from the drugs that she's done.
Really?
You can't.
She sounds sober.
You can't remember. You can't remember back
No, I
to when she was acting more normal.
No, she actually sounds more normal now than she ever did.
Not to me, she doesn't. She's fucked up. She sounds more fucked up than she's sounded before.
Yeah, and whatever Lorne thinks is gospel, you know. He thinks she's fucked up, so it doesn't matter all the evidence she just provided. Doesn't matter what Dan thinks. Oh, I know her better, Dan. She's fucked up. She's fucked up. Fuck you.
See, I didn't get that from that conversation.
And I'm pissed because Debbie's not paying. I don't know if she's not paying attention to it. She's not seeing it. Or she's too involved with her fucking friends down there or whatever. But I'm pissed because of that. Because I'm been so close to winning.
Oh, yeah. And so this is what it comes down to, is that she's fucked up and Debbie's not paying attention to that, so that makes her an even more of a bitch than I've already said, and she should be come back and, you know, be paying attention to Winnie, and that way, you know, I can get in on there and try to use that to my advantage. Because all of a sudden, the woman that he has abused for a year, that he's broke up with, that not even half an hour ago on this call was screaming abuse at her, you know, it's got him so pissed off what Debbie's done to Winnie because he loves her so much.
Well, at some point, Winnie's got to stand on her own, you know?
Well, Winnie's going to wind up dead. She's going to wind up dead because Jesus.
Are you sure? She sounds like she's sober, Lorne.
Not to me, she didn't.
And Victor's doing good, and
Yeah, Victor's doing good, but it doesn't mean Winnie is.
she's in school.
Oh, no, it doesn't mean anything that she's in school. Anybody can be in school and still be fucked up.
Anyone can be at school and still be fucked up. So she's attending her classes, she's doing really well, but she's fucked up. You know, Lorne can't pass his fucking sex offender class however long, but he's fine, he's good.
Okay, I mean, I trust your judgment.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't know what else I can do to try to help here. I mean, every time I call Winnie or I call Debbie, it seems like that they're telling me to basically butt the fuck out of their business. So, I mean, I'm trying to help you, buddy, but I'm not making any headway for you.
Right now, I'm concerned about Winnie. I guess if I can help Winnie. And
Fuck.
I hate to tell it to you.
You're not concerned about Winnie. You're using Winnie to try to get Debbie, and if that doesn't work, you're going to use this to try to get back with Winnie, because you can't be alone, and you fucked up by trying to jump ship onto Debbie.
Buddy, but
okay,
it sounds like Winnie's doing better than you are right now.
call Winnie. No, she's not.
No, she's not.
Well, I don't know. It
She is
sounds.
not. That's for damn
sounds-
sure.
I mean, no, she's not. Lorne's Lorne's got nothing going on in his life, and he's having so much trouble speaking that he sounds like he's had about 8 or 9 mini strokes in this call. But no, she's not. Silly you, Dan. Lorne's doing great. As Shin said, Lorne's winning.
It's because, listen, she sounds kind of happy. She sounds sober. She sounds better than she's ever sounded in the last 6 months. She's got her own. Got her own place. She's in school, and you seem to be miserable.
Did you hear her talking about that devil shit, Dan?
Yeah, I did.
You heard her talking about the devil shit. That's not good.
No, she clearly said it wasn't devil shit. That was very clear. And he will just not accept anyone else's opinion. Despite the fact that the evidence of everything that is his life that suggests her, hey, you know what, Lorne, you probably don't know what is right in most things. He cannot accept anyone else's opinion.
But that doesn't mean that she's high.
It doesn't mean that she's fucking normal. She's not what she used to be.
Lorne, let's face it, she's never been normal.
Yeah, I know.
She's never been 100% completely normal. She's always walked to the beat of her own drummer, so to speak. She's a free spirit. She's always been.
She's a free spirit, just out of control spirit.
I would have agreed with you 6 months ago, but she sounds better now to me than she has in months. And I'm glad she's got her own place, and she's going to school, and she's doing her treatments, and she's not taking drugs, and she drinks, from what I can guess, occasionally.
That we know of. From her word. From her word, Dan.
Well, what else are you going to go on, Lorne? You've got nothing else. You need to take her at her word. You've heard she's going to school. You've just heard her where she sounds normal and sober. But, oh no, we'll just cast aspersions because I'm a fuck up. You know, I can't have anyone else not being a fuck up.
How good is her word?
50-50, I guess.
Righto, so that's that call there, guys. It's pretty annoying at the end there. And fair warning, part 2 is more annoying than this. Lorne is a complete piece of shit in that. But hey, we're in this far, right? We've got to keep going, and it's pretty rewarding in part 3. But as I always say, even though it's frustrating and I can feel the rage a bit, even when Lorne is being a piece of shit, we still learn a lot about him. None of it's ever good, but it's still worth going through. So I'm going to try to stream that one tomorrow, probably about the same time. I've got to work a few things out first, but once I know for sure, I'll chuck that scheduled stream up so you guys can all see. I'm going to wrap it up here. That's probably, I think that's a good point to end. So, we've been going for nearly 2.5 hours. This call's ended, so we'll do one stream per call in this little saga, I think. So thank you so much for being here. As I say all the time, and I can't say enough, I just really value hanging out with you all. You are such great people, and it constantly, blows my mind that in a community based around this absolute piece of shit, one of the, the worst people I've come across, it's just full of some of the best people I've come across. So thank you very much for being here, guys. And I will speak to you again soon. Like I said, most likely tomorrow. Okay, delete your archives. Bye.